So, hi everybody and welcome back. This is the Unreal Engine 5 full game tutorial series for absolute beginners. This is video 33, and in this video I want to continue with my not finished game which had problems with Lightning, and I solved it a little bit but not in a perfect way. But yeah, let's go into it and I show you how I solved this one. So when I start the game, this was my start page, and you can see I have now this background. I changed a little bit here something, and this is working. So what I did is just I kicked out the standard creation and made my own lightning, more or less. It's just a directional light. Let me show you what I made. So let's go to this new level. Let's go to this basic. Let's create this one. So I used this one as my start template, and what I really did is just, you can see here on the right side this outliner, and there is a section lightning, and this lightning folder got all the lightning set up, and this lightning setup is actually just this all that what you can see here around. You can see when I delete them, you see almost nothing. There is still a little bit lightning from this one, but this is just a lightning from, I don't know, self-lightning of the static mesh. Normally you would see here nothing. So that's still a good point. Let me show what I did then. So after this one, I go to my static mesh folder. Here's my static mesh, and we created these two static meshes in our game, right? I took just the cube here, I scaled it, I made it flat, which means I used here one of the sides. I don't know which one was it. It's not so important. I think it was Y, and I made this one, for example, 2. No, not all back. You should not lock it. When you lock here, then all 3 sides will be scaled at the same time. Let's scale first just the one side. Let's make it so you can see now it's scaled, and X and Y, let's set them to 10 by 10 for just demonstration purposes. And you can see that's the thing what I did. And then I deleted this one, and then I had just this one cube. Here I added a material, and we already created a material right here. I go to my folder here in material, and we had already this other 3 materials, and I just duplicated it and changed here the value. You can see it when I open up. It's the same like before. I changed just this color here with selecting it, go here to the left side of the details panel. Here is this default value, and then I double clicked on it, and when you, nope, it's not here. Again, select here, go here, double click on it, and then it pops up this color folder, and then you can find your color in different ways. And I choose this the dark red color here, a little bit brown, and then with that said, no, this one, I just added this material here on my background, and you can see that's all for my background now. And I need, of course, the lightning. And for lightning, we go here on top, and then we have here a section which is lights, and then you can choose one of these lights. Here is even a skylight. I don't know what this is doing. Nothing. Let's go here again. Here's the lights. Then you can choose, I choose here directional light, but of course you can choose here any light which you like, which you think it's the best. And for this purpose, actually, we need a tutorial. I mean, I will make a tutorial for basic lights, but first of all, I will learn it myself too, because I have no clue about lights, and it's very important in this case. So I will make definitely a light tutorial. All designers, of course, will know this already, because designers should know lights very well, because they won't point out their 3D models in a very good light, so it's shine and it looks good, right? So lightning is very important. And yeah, what I did is just very simple, because I have not so much a clue. I just get here, like I said, I choose this directional light this time, and then here I'm almost finished. The only thing what I have to do is point it to my wall. So you select your light, then Control L, you notice in the scene, and hold Control, and then you can here point the light where you want, and then I point it here to my scene here around this one. And then you see that was my background. That's my light. And of course, there are much better ways with lightning. And very important thing is I disabled shadows because I don't wanted shadows here. And then I have to go all to this meshes right here in the details panel, shadow. And then there is something cast shadows. And then I disabled all this. And if you disable cast shadows and so on, and here too, shadows, cast shadows, you disable this kind of stuff. And I think I disabled also all other shadows what I saw. It's not the best solution, it's just a fast solution. And yeah, that was my setup for lightning. And now I switch back to the level which I created. That was all that what I made here. And of course you can use by the way, one more thing, if you want to rebuild this standard layout what we have here, let me open a new level again. If you build, great, go and save. If you want to build this kind of stuff, there was this sky builder tool. I forgot where this was. Now I found it. Here on tools you can go here. And where was it again? Okay, here anywhere here's the sky builder tool. And then you can build all these things again. Here, this one, environment light mixer it's called. And when you click on this one, and then they are asking, and then it pops up this menu, and then you can add here all these components which I deleted. Here, important is just use one directional light. So here you can make this one. This is the skylight. Create atmospheric light, create light 1, and careful, now you can see I created here 2 directional lights, and that I should not make. So here on the right side just create 1, because 2 I think it makes a problem, or you have to set it up properly in details, and I don't know how to set up this properly. That's why we should delete this, I think. And with 1 it's easy, with 2 it's possible too, but then you have, like I said, you have to set up, and then you can click here the other ones too. And you see we are back to that what we had at start, right? This is our shot tool. All right, with that said, I think it's time to go back to our map. Then I go to my game folder, my level folder probably. And here is my map main menu. No, don't save. And then when I start, and my end result is this lighting here. Let's go here also to this one perhaps. And you can see the same thing I did here. I deleted just all things, created this wall here, added a material. And there is one more thing what you can do actually is with, there are actually millions things what you can do. But one very simple thing is you can choose, of course, here this directional light, and then go to the details panel, and in details panel you can change here many settings. And one interesting setting is this color setting of this lightning, because then you can change here the mood as well. That's interesting to consider. I'm not doing this right now, it's anyway not activated. Yeah, it's not activated because I have not cast shadows or something like that. Anyway, we that's the thing what I did and just added, and this one worked. So, and when I start, this was, careful, this one is still the editor view, right? And we know the editor view must not be the end result. So what the next step was, what I did is just go here on build all levels. That's all time to nice to do before you go on to package, build all levels to be tested one more time. And then after this, I went here down to, where's the package here? And this time we wanted just for test, package still development. But normally if you are close to finish, after you test first it with this one, and then you test it with this one. But we are not finished actually. The problem is here, like I said, this one is the phase one. Phase one means we have made the core system. Of course, it's ready to shipping. Core means you can ship it, but actually you should start with phase two, which means now you add music, designs, pictures, graphics, animations, or whatever you like, all this creative part, which I skipped out on the development process, which I want to add later. But you can see this is the core minimum which we need. So this is a basic template, I would say. And from now on, you can add here, change character, change this obstacle, change this walls, change this background, add here animations, sound, music. And now this would be all kind of stuff in phase two, because the core system is still working. That's nice. And yeah, I think I will just keep the core system here for this game tutorial, because like I said, this phase 2 is very interesting, but that can take a lot of time. There is a lot of work in it, especially designer work, and I'm not the best designer. And then we have to talk about designing tools, and I'm the wrong person for that. But we will talk about Lightning, definitely, because Lightning is very important even for non-designers. You could see it here. I want to just set up this simple thing here, and in my last video I could not set it up because Lightning was not anyhow working. So this is one thing that everybody has to learn, I think. Lightning, definitely. And yeah, with that said, we could go then here to this Windows, package this one, and after packaging, here I already did it, this version. Then you go here to this one, mobile exe, and it looks like this one. Here's one more mistake. You can see now this Lightning is working like in the editor. That's cool. But here's one more mistake, and then one more mistake which I have to change is, if I can change it, I show it you here. Oh, that's solved. This solved. Let me see one more time. The problem was when the level appeared, then and you press pause, that it was overlapping and the text was not visible. But right now I change here the background, and the background is overlapping this level now, so that it's not overlapping anymore. And okay, now it works. All right. I solved it accidentally in a good way, actually. All right, I think this is working, and you can see this is able to ship, which means we can do release this on itch.io. I want to show you how to upload itch.io and create this page. In the next video, let's uploaded it to itch.io, and let's create a page for itch.io as well. And this is part of game development too. Many forget this, that you have to set up a very nice page. And yeah, in the next video we make this. And by the way, if you participated in this mega jam, then you have probably a ton of experience now as well, and you also realized how hard it is to make a game in 7 days. It's not easy, but this experience will push you really further to a new level, because if you start to create a full game and release it, and releasing on itch.io and showing it to everybody, it's the first step where you level up. That's very important, and that's why we are making this. So, and I wish you, of course, good luck for your voting and so on. And with that said, if you have any questions or any complaints like all time, write it in the comments, and see you in the next video where we will go for uploading this game on itch.io. Bye, good luck, and like all time, have fun and never give up.